Employee happiness at work is more important than ever. So what can you do to make sure that your employees are happy at work? Let's take a look at this from a scientific perspective. There's a lot of research right now in the fields of psychology, management, and business that are about this direct link between happy employees and their performance. If employees are happy, they're going to be better attentive to detail. They're going to be more motivated to do their work and to go above and beyond. They're going to be better collaborators and communicators with their colleagues. They're going to be more creative and innovative. So really investing in employee happiness is investing in bottom line for output, for retention and engagement purposes. So what are some things that you can do to make employees happier? Well, play is actually a really great tool for it. It directly addresses several of the characteristics that determine how happy employees are. So the first factor that really determines employee happiness is, do they have a friend at work? Do they feel like they have people who they can be themselves with, they can joke around with, who really have their back? So how do you invest in allowing for better friendships to form at work? Play is an excellent resource for that because it's people doing fun things, just relating to each other as people, stepping outside of their normal work on projects and their roles, and getting to know each other in a much lighter environment. Play is a great way to catalyze those important relationships and friendships that are going to lead to happiness. The second thing that's really important for employee happiness is that they feel heard and valued. And that has to do with communication styles and how people on a team communicate and how employees and their managers communicate. And that's not something that just happens overnight. You have to practice and work at different communication styles and how do people feel heard and what are the best channels to use. And play is a really great way to practice those different communication styles and see what works and what are the good ways to get feedback or what are the best ways to share ideas so that they're going to be heard and you're going to get the best response. The third thing I want to talk about that makes for happy employees is when they're doing something that they find meaningful and that they're good at. We all know people are hired for specific talents they have or specific expertise, but everybody has hidden talents that aren't necessarily utilized to their fullest at work. Play is a really great way to see what kind of situations do certain people thrive in. What different talents can you leverage? Are there two people that maybe have complementary talents that don't normally work together? And so there's potentially ways to leverage that to get happier and more engaged people. By playing different types of games, you can see what are those hidden talents and how can you better bring them into people's work. So the three factors that you can directly influence with how employees can be happier in their work are: make it easy for them to find a friend, to build a meaningful connection with a colleague. Make sure that they feel heard and valued and work on the different communication styles and communication channels to make sure that people feel confident in that. And the third is to make sure people are doing work that they find meaningful and that they're good at. Play is a really excellent tool to enhance all of these and to get some new ideas. So I hope you'll give it a try. If you like this video, please follow us and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.